Talking loud in the nighttime air. Voices clash, we get down and care. Opinions flare like they matter so. But who's right, we'll never know. Microphones like weapons drawn. Swagger in the twilight dawn. Each word iron, each thought steel. To be heard is the final deal. Howling offense in the midnight haze. Everybody's offended, each one sways. We're offended, you're offended, that's the way. Claim the night with the things we say. Truths clash like broken dreams. Voice to voice, let it scream. What's real in this foggy light? Bow hard till the morning light. Feel the hunger of the crowd. Anxious to erupt so loud. Unity in discord side. Witness as their worlds collide. Howling up in the midnight haze. Everybody's offended, each one's ways. We're offended, you're offended, that's the way. On the night with the things we say. Truths clash like broken dreams. Raise your voice, let it scream. What's real in this foggy light? Battle hard till the morning light. Feel the hunger of the crowd. Anxious to erupt so loud. Unity in discord's tide. Witness as their worlds collide. Howling offense in the midnight haze. Everybody's offended, each one's ways. We're offended, you're offended, that's the way. Claim the night with the things we say. We say. We say. We say. We say. We say.
My mother twitted my fucking tip off!
It is I. Apparently, Kim has to put her face back on. So, she has like she's a little like was it Nicolas Cage? Who was the person that played in Face Off? The guy that had to he taking people's face. John Travolta? I think it was John Travolta. So hello everyone. Welcome. Fantastic, hot as F day outside. And it is terrible for someone fat like me. So yeah, we're going to go over a couple things today. And of course, a new installment of Barry the Beaver, the Canadian superhero, bringing back common sense and fighting the evil Liberats. It'll be a good one. It will be a good one. Yes, like I said, we got a bunch of stuff. Got a bunch of stuff going on here. So yeah. No time to waste, I suppose, considering Kim still has to put her face on. So the longer that she's in the background, I'm sure the more and more pissed off she will actually get. So fun. Yay. Let's get right into this. Motherfucker. Oh, didn't see you there. Sorry. All right, let's get right into this. So we got a couple quick short stories. Oh, Kim, you're not allowed to unless you're here, you're not allowed to talk. Okay, so let's just can I remove her? All right, so a couple interesting things. Should this be like I was thinking about this. I was just thinking about this now. Would this be an interesting kind of like on the outset have like a bunch of like, maybe not like headline stories, but a bunch of like little stories that are going on, kind of like your news in a flash. How about that? News in a flash. Maybe I'll come up with like some cool intro or something like where it gives you like epilepsy and yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll think about it. So I guess with Canada and trade talks, because Canada, if we're good at one thing, it's failing in trade talks. Yeah, the US and Mexico have launched formal bilateral trade talks, leaving Canada temporarily on the sidelines. The Trump administration The Trump administration is pushing hard for stricter protection measures, specifically demanding that North American auto parts content be raised by 82%, with at least half of that production strictly located within the United States. That is the way that I see this. The United States is making moves in order to strengthen themselves. They see what's going on. They see all the little players in the world are kind of the call's been made. The call to try and take out the United States, that's been made. So the United States is I think has seen that writing and is saying, nope, not today. So they're doing a lot in order to protect their intellectual property, to protect their industry and automakers. So while they're actually making moves to protect themselves, unfortunately, Canada is, of course, in another position where we're on the losing end of this repeatedly. And so there was an interesting thing, Mark Carney, to make his plea to the United States that Canada, even though we're stabbing you in the back and trying to screw you over, we still love you, America. We still love you. So here's a quick little snippet of Mark Carney at the Economic Club of New York. Where Brookfield, the place he was CEO, was headquartered or is headquartered in New York. It's not in Canada. In fact, he shut down the Canadian offices and relocated to the United States. That's how much confidence he has in the Canadian economy. So here we go.
One that seemed aimed squarely at the White House.
Canada provides the United States with reliable power, with critical minerals that help fuel American growth. 99% of U.S. natural gas imports, 85% of electricity imports, 60% of crude oil imports. That is mutual strength. Let's be absolutely clear. Canada Strong will help make America great again.
So how is
Wait, what? I thought MAGA was this big evil. Every single libtard was going, look, Maple MAGA, all people that are trying to make America great again. Well, Canada Strong will do that. This dude sounds like a weak fucking weasel. All right, we'll carry on a little bit more with this.
Is that new line likely to land in Washington? Matthew Holmes is the Executive Vice President and Chief of Public Policy at the Canadian Chamber of Commerce, and he joins me now. Thanks for being here, Matt. Appreciate it.
Great to be with you.
So let's start with this pitch from the Prime Minister suggesting that Canada has changed, is changing into a stronger Canada, one that will benefit the United States. What do you think of that line and how it might be received in Washington?
I think it's going to be received really positively. It's a strong signal to Washington that Canada is stepping up. And that means a couple of things. It means Canada is taking a little bit more agency, a little bit more of a firm stance in the world in terms of its own interests and its own economic interests. But ultimately, that should benefit the United States as well, and I think that will be well received. If you just look at a couple of examples as sort of proof points for this, you could look at, for example, defense spending and Arctic security. Over decades, repeated U.S. administrations have called on Canada to meet
What?
our NATO obligations, to
What?
meet the commitments we had made to our partners around that table, and instead,
What?
we've always kind of
Hold on. The reason I'm going, wait, what? What do you mean? Canada's in a fucking recession. We have officially entered a recession. Canada is strong. Canada is making moves. Right from the old Communist Broadcasting Corp, Canada slipped into a technical recession on an annualized basis as economic growth stalled in Q1. Canada's economy contracted in the first quarter on an annualized basis in a slim margin, marking the second consecutive quarter, which some would call, oh, kiss my. You guys are. Oh. No, not some would call. Not what some would call CB. Fuck, I hate how duplicitous and how much water carrying these people do. What is the definition of whatever, fuck, it'll fix it in post, of a recession? Significant decline in economic activity spread across the economy, lasting more than a few months. The specific criteria for this definition vary by region and authority. Okay, what everyone agrees to defines a recession as a significant decline in activity visible in real GDP, or real income, employment, industrial production, wholesale, retail, and duration of decline, rather than relying on a rigid formula, often cause a delay in inofficial. Yeah, of course. Give me the actual definition. Just give me the definition. Okay, United Kingdom, EU, and Canada, these regionally commonly use a technical definition of 2 consecutive quarters of negative economic growth. So it's just they're just using a distinction in terms. They're all saying the same thing. Weak economic growth. In fact, it's been contracting, high unemployment, low income, yada, yada, yada. We are in a recession. So elbows up when? When?
failed to do that. We've had excuses, or we've had math that suggested that might come eventually, but now we've done it. And putting aside any of the politics and recent sort of noise around this, at the end of the day, a stronger Canada does help create a stronger North America, and that's in the Americans' interest.
Right?
And you could make the case for energy as well.
You can't even see wrinkles in his face.
Incredible disruption in the
he put one like the beautifying filter on. He did that.
Energy markets globally. Europe and Asia are reeling from the price shocks and the supply shocks. And again, a strong Canada that's investing in its energy sector and that mix of different energy.
Wait, Canada heavily investing in energy. Does he mean like green energy? Didn't the Carney government just tell? Energy. Didn't they just say that they're shutting down? Like they were putting more gears to Alberta trying to export oil out of their province. Weren't there like a bunch of native groups that were saying like, no, not in my fucking country?
That's exactly how they talk.
Well, it'd be more like, hey, not in my country, white man. Fucking.
There you go. That's better.
That's how native sounds.
It's more accurate.
Yeah.
Right.
Approximately 60 billion is allocated for grid modernization and clean power build out to meet rising electrification demand. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Get out of here, Four Eyes. Sick of you.
Clone boy.
So what's this next one? Drone production for for Ukraine on the defense front. Canada and Ukraine have officially signed a co-production agreement to manufacture Canadian-designed drones directly for the Ukrainian. What are they going to be like? Fucking like Maple Leafs? Like
I don't know. I didn't have enough time to totally look into it, but so apparently we're designing drones for the Ukrainian battlefield. Not sure why we're yet again sending more stuff over to the Ukraine instead of dealing with our own country, but hey, whatever. So we have a couple quotes here, one from the Honorable David McGootney, Minister of National Defense.
that David McGinty, that little sneaky little weasel.
That says, quote, Canada is proud to deepen its defense partnership with the Ukraine, through this new project arrangement by supporting joint ventures like Aerologic's Centennial, we are helping deliver the critical capacities Ukraine needs while supporting high-value Canadian jobs to strengthen Canadians' industrial base. This collaboration affects our commitment to support Ukraine while driving economic growth and resilience here at home. Right. Then another quote from Kath Inson, CEO of Centennial R&D, whatever. Since day one, Centennial R&D has believed that we must collaborate and build with Ukraine in order to earn the privilege of learning from its highly capable and resilient ally. Canada and Centennial's approach to this project is rooted in position to support humility and the genuine desire to make a difference in this war. Today, we take the first steps to an incredible partner, Aerologix, to jointly deliver critical capabilities to the Ukraine. Slava Ukraine! Really? I thought this is freaking Canada. Slava Ukraine. Cool. So since February 2022, Canada has committed to more than $25.5 billion in total assistance to the Ukraine, including $8.5 billion in military assistance. On February 24, 2026, marking 4 years since Russia's full-scale invasion, Minister McGootney announced the renewal of the operation of UNIFER for the additional 3 years, extending the mission to 2029. On the date, Minister McGootney announced approximately $2 billion in military assistance for fiscal year 2026-2027, reinforcing Canada's sustained support to the Ukraine. Why is none of this coming to fucking Canada to build our military?
I'm gonna come.
One sub, Canada. Come on. Let's send it all to the Ukraine. Let's man. Stronger, and Canada gets weaker. So then we're easier to bend over and take it up the tailpipe, right?
Oh man.
Fucking Canada. I'm just kidding. This makes me so mad. All this money that I am seeing, and the funny thing is, every time I see these dollar bill signs, you know what I'm actually seeing? Money getting withdrawn out of my account, because that's where it's coming from.
Hey, you want to see something sweet? Hey, remember all those those high skilled people that we needed to import from India and all that crap? You know, like they're the lifeblood of Canada. Here's some
Why
fucking
is it so high up? It looks retarded.
Well, because they're East Indian. They can't shoot straight. They're like
Look. No, you don't look scary. That looks retarded. Who shoots that high?
Like they can't even. So there's that one. So that's come out. So apparently this is from Dwight Singh Schrute. Another Bishnoi gang member caught shooting illegal firearms in Celadon, Ontario. The Bishnoi gang is an Indian government-backed Hindu gang, which is designated as a terrorist group in Canada.
Oh, fun.
ਲੱਭ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਪਿੱਤਲਾਂ ਚ ਬੰਨਿਆ ਬਰੂਦ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਰਮ ਸਲਾਈ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਮੋਢਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਰਿਵਾਜ ਡਿੱਗਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਲਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਥਾਲੀ ਵੰਡਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਤੂੰ ਸੂਤ ਗੋਰੀਏ ਹੁਣ ਚੱਖੜ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੱਥ ਫੜੀ ਆ ਸ਼ਰਾਬ ਰਹੂ ਕੰਨ ਤੇ
What are you shooting at, bro?
ਗੋਰੀਏ ਕਾਂਡ ਕਰੇ
I'm gonna get that bird out of the way.
ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਮਟਾਉਂਦੀ ਆ ਸਬੂਤ ਗੋਰੀਏ ਕਾਂਡ ਕਰੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨਾ
Oh, I hate East Indian music. It's actually grating. It sounds like yodel, but like a million times worse because I think it sounds good.
Some of it, you kinda,
No.
But when the girl
No.
starts singing, then it's like, ugh.
No,
It's just as bad as it's horrible. Horrible.
So we have this from Mario Zalea, whatever. Canadian terrorist invasion. The Bishnoi gang, a designated terrorist organization, just sent a letter to the police saying it has 1,000 gunmen on the ground. The RCMP, it's acting on behalf of the Indian government. This requires immediate and firm action. Yep. Every individual we've identified during this investigation is a temporary foreign worker or a student or on a student visa relatively new to Canada.
That's how they're getting in. Student.
This is what we are seeing within Canada. We are importing criminals. And like, do these guys really fuck? Like, okay, I don't care about the guns. I don't care about them. I don't care about the guns. What I care about are these people destroyed their own country. Their own country looks like shit. India, Pakistan, all those fucking shithole countries are trashed from these people. And these guys are doing the same thing here. That actually pisses me off more than like the gang thing. It's like, yeah, no, they just throw their fucking garbage on the ground, wipe their ass with their hands and just leave their shit everywhere. Literally.
Yeah. Tim Hortons. Remember that video?
Look who's here.
Oh, Jesus.
Look, the girl just threw me right off from what I was about to say. Look who's here. Who? No, I think, okay, so you said you don't care about the guns. Okay. I could also not care about the guns. If they're allowed to have guns, give us our guns back. Let us have our guns. You let them walk around with their machetes and this and that and their durkas and whatever. Like, give us our shit back then. It feels like you're single-handedly trying to unarm actual Canadian citizens. And to all you fucktards out there, I'm not talking white people. I'm talking Canadian citizens. Anyway, you're unarming us, but letting immigrants come in fully armed.
There was just I believe it was a court case or something like that. That dagger that they carry around because apparently it's religious garb. You're always supposed to be armed.
Ready to go to war for hara.
Yes, for those sweet 6-year-old poon that they want so badly. Yeah, someone made like it was discrimination to stop them from having like this big ceremonial knife on religious grounds. Canada, like, okay, Canadians, like actual Canadians, not durkas. Could we maybe start like a religion of I don't know, of the Browning? Can we have like the Browning machine gun be like your religious symbol and you have to have a Browning with you at all times?
I could do that.
Yeah, you want to see another one of just how cucked Canada is? So this is from Non-Halal Advocacy. All Wendy's chicken products, including our classic chicken, spicy chicken, chicken strips, chicken nuggets, grilled chicken, and crispy chicken, are produced in a halal facility certified by association. Some halal, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, hell no.
You want to talk about being invaded? Yeah, when you're seeing stuff.
Wendy's, what the fuck? Like, that just made me not want to go to Wendy's.
Oh, no, I'm not.
And
You know, in fact, there's a big movement that any place that hires temporary foreign workers is not hiring Canadians. The boycott is no, we're just not shopping there. We're done.
I'm down. The thing is, like, and people are right away quick to jump on the whole racist bandwagon. Oh, it's because they're East Indian. Oh, it's because this. No, if all of a sudden they started doing freaking Ukrainian food in Wendy's and making sure everything was, if they had a special way in doing their meat, all their meat was kubasa now, I'd be like, what the fuck? This isn't this isn't Ukraine, and I'm Ukrainian. So this has nothing to do with who it actually is. It's what they're actually doing. It's the constant pandering to everything. This is Canada. Stick to your shit. Quit trying to pander to every fucking buddy. God, I am spicy today.
Yeah. No, I want nothing to do with this. I'm in full support. Boycott these places. Boycott Tim Hortons. Boycott Wendy's. Any place that you see that no Canadians are being hired, it's all temporary foreign workers. You know, there's Tim Hortons. Remember we talked about like last week about Tim Hortons. We're only hiring Canadians. We're hiring Canadians.
They made a pledge to hire 10,000 Canadians, like actual homegrown Canadians.
Yeah, even though they had 83 job listings of temporary foreign workers. Really doing a bang up job there, fellas. No, boycott them. Fuck them. Let them crumble. Tim Hortons isn't a Canadian business anyways. So
not anymore. It's so disappointing. And it's funny, I was talking to a coworker about this the other day about how he was saying, and he's oddly enough, he's a foreigner. Okay. He's from Russia. So he was saying like that, you know, he used to like Tim Hortons. He's like, and now it's garbage. It's like, I only get coffee from McDonald's now. Tim Hortons garbage. He's like, did you know? He's like, that their coffee isn't even good anymore. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah. I was like, did you know that McDonald's actually bought their Tim Hortons old coffee? He's like, well, not their old coffee, but they signed contract with it. I'm like, yeah, okay. Regardless, they got their old stuff. I said, and that's why it's so good. He's like, yeah, and then Tim Hortons went and bought some other bullshit. He's like, it's garbage now.
And it is.
And then I told him, I was like, well, yeah, Americans bought it out. No, it was, I can't remember. He said the Brazilians. I was like, no. But then it turned out we were both correct. It's Brazilian Americans that own it. And also Burger King, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So,
no. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm just seeing this right now. You remember how Stephen Colbert signed off in his, I'm just here to feel
Sayonara, sir. Yeah.
Well, here's from the Post Millennial. CBS says $40 million loss late night. 40 million late night loss to turn into $15 million profit after kicking Stephen Colbert.
Stop. That's funny. So they lost $40 million having him there, and then they gained $15 million after they booted him.
Yes.
Oh my! Could you imagine being Stephen Colbert right now? Like if I were to find out that like YouTube all of a sudden skyrocketed after we pieced out, I'd be like, oh, ouch. It would be so horrible.
Yeah, after losing roughly $40 million per year to produce The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, CBS is set to profit at least $15 million from its replacement. This comes despite a drop-off in viewership, as Colbert's show averaged around 2.1 million viewers, and Comics Unleashed debuted to roughly 900,000. Despite the ratings gap, CBS says the economic arrangement could be financially beneficial under the new agreement. Host Byron Allen purchased the time slot from CBS and will assume responsibility for all production costs associated with Comics Unleashed. So it's turning into just a comedy show. Like actual comedy, not...
I like comedy.
Not whatever this douchebag turned into.
His comedy sucked. Like the comedy that I like... Yeah, exactly. The comedy that I like isn't just, hey, let's poke fun at right-wing people, da 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 da, like apparently Saturday Night Live has turned into, which is extremely unfortunate because Saturday Night Live used to be the tits. However, real comedy, no one is safe. Left, right, fat, skinny, black, white, it doesn't matter. Disabled, they're coming after you.
Well, did you see
Love
it was the roast of Kevin Hart?
I haven't seen it. I have it bookmarked on Netflix, though. I wanted to watch it with you. Have you seen it?
I've seen clips of it, but the backlash because Shane Gillis, well, of course, it's a roast. And they were making, Shane Gillis, he makes some pretty not racist, but just raunchy. Like he's very,
Okay. Is Shane Gillis black or white?
Well, it was white.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure, but okay.
You know who Shane Gillis is.
I probably do if I've seen him.
And so, Chelsea Handler, the chick that's like, oh, I get up at 11 o'clock and masturbate and go back to sleep and smoke weed because I have nothing to do. My life is fucking a dead
I have
end.
no kids. I am great.
Yeah.
That twat. Yeah.
Yeah. And so she was there, and the people are trying to cancel Shane Gillis because of the racist jokes.
That guy.
He was making. Yeah. So everyone's just like, yeah, Chelsea, shut up, you stuck up.
Twat. Yeah.
Yeah. See you next Tuesday. That sound plays. You cut out.
Hold on, you cut out too. What? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you say when the gong plays, I cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did you. When you
Oh, did I?
said that, I could barely hear
Hello,
you.
my name is Tony Soprano, and I fuck horses.
Why did that come through?
What? No.
Yeah, unfortunately. Way to go. Goodbye, YouTube. Sayonara. Signing out. It was a good run.
God damn it.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
All right.
Okay, yeah, that's some bullshit.
All right.
So
Shift
next,
a little bit.
yeah. So next on the docket, we've got Winnipeg under the scope.
Please stop
So-
with the British.
I can't.
No, I'm not listening. That just fucking.
What is
You
wrong with
ruined Barry. Now you're ruining that. Ain't Canadian. We're not British. We don't speak British.
I am. Fuck you. Anyway.
And,
Whore. God.
My dog stepped on a bee.
The face that she makes. Anyway. Okay. So this actually happened in Winnipeg yesterday. That was
Winnipeg.
keep going.
No, please don't.
Only I get to do it. If you're going to start doing it, I'm going to jump right in. So in Winnipeg yesterday, close to actually where I was at the time, there was a real live hostage situation that happened. So apparently, hold on, let's see. Do I have, I think there is a video here. Well, whatever. We don't need the video. But anyway, it was the, maybe, hold on. Yeah, take me there. Take me to the article. That was a weird close-up. Share. Shush you. I don't want you talking when I can't hear you. Here we go. So this is from CTV. This is the best one I could find.
Why does it sound like that?
And officers were able to rescue.
Try
A
this
quiet St. James neighborhood
my
was
mother-
shaken as gunshots rang out today. Winnipeg police say it was a dynamic situation, and officers were able to rescue the innocent people being held hostage. CTV's Harrison Shin was at the scene earlier
What
today.
the fuck?
So Harrison, what exactly happened there?
Catherine, Winnipeg police say they were tipped off about a man with an outstanding warrant in the King Edward neighborhood.
I know, right?
And when they tried to arrest him this afternoon, he broke into a home and took people inside hostage.
It's nice that they're putting special needs on the live show now.
It only took a moment for a quiet neighborhood to turn into a scene of chaos.
It was about just after
Wait,
noon.
was that our old van?
Bursts of gunfire, probably about a dozen shots altogether.
Winnipeg police say it all started when officers were tipped off that a man with a warrant was in the neighborhood. As police tried to take him into custody, they say the suspect ran, then he broke into a home in the 400 block of King Edward Street.
Shots
No.
were exchanged at this point.
Fun
Three
fact,
residents,
it's my
were
coworker's
determined to
neighbor's
be
house.
Inside the residence, all unrelated. And at this point, police believed them to be hostages.
Seirak says the tactical team was able to rescue 2 of the hostages, and while rescuing the third, they realized the house was on fire. The suspect then left the residence through the back door. Officers confronted him, and there was another exchange of bullets.
The suspect was taken into custody. He was
Yeah, look at that mullet.
first aid,
Right?
and he was
Fucking
taken to
rock star.
hospital.
The fire was quickly extinguished, Seirak adds, and says no hostages or police officers were injured. No additional questions about the suspect and hostages were answered.
So loving that the fact that only the piece of shit criminal was actually injured. So awesome on that. But okay, so to give a little bit more into it, so guy was in a stolen vehicle. He had an arrest warrant. Cops were after him. He ran into the house, right? Now this house was occupied by 3 kids. That's it. Oldest one, 13. He was babysitting his siblings while his mom or whatever was at work. So this guy breaks into this house with only 3 little kids
Oh.
and keeps them hostage.
Do you know what brownies and downies is?
The fuck does that have to do with hostages? I
Not
don't
necessarily
know.
with the hostages, but it's a so I was just looking up. It's a large chain primarily in the Netherlands with over 59 locations as of 2024, employing over 1,000 people with Down syndrome. I wonder if they expanded into the news market.
Clearly they did. I mean, but anyway, back to these poor children. So, okay, could you imagine for one, somebody, you're a child, our kids, someone,
I was a child once.
I know you were. So you're a child, or if it's easier for you to envision when our children were that age, breaking into the house, keeping our kids hostage. Well, there's all these. The funny thing is, like, that's all I seen was like cop car, fire truck, cop car. I was like, what is happening? I had zero idea. I was
Giddy
supposed-
party. Woo!
Probably. I was stripping on the corner.
Why are you gay?
I don't know. Why aren't you? Anyway, but so Jesus fork, you're forking me up. Stop it.
Sorry.
Anyway, so guy breaks in, keeps kids hostages, whatever. Somehow he starts the house on fire, then pieces out. So the sad thing is that I can't.
You just muted yourself, you dickhead.
I can't remember the name of exactly who it was. Deed me right out of the fucking thought, and you're still doing it. It's some sort of frick. I hate. Fine, you finish it. Anyway, it's just me now. So apparently,
My dog stepped on a
the
bee.
I hate you on so many levels. For real. Okay, there's an important part to this fucking thing. Shut up. So the freaking unit. I hate you. Fuck it. The story's ruined. Yeah.
Let's do this, kid.
Feed me Seymour. Feed me all night long. You know what?
Oh my god, it's so funny that
You know what really grinds my gears? You, America. Fuck you, Diane.
Replace the America with Tyler.
That's I literally went to that one too.
Did you really?
That's why I stopped.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, okay. Anyway.
Oh
Jesus.
man, that's
Okay,
funny.
So the freaking people who are supposed to help people that I can't remember because you're such an
The police?
ass sometimes. No, not the police. Anyway, they won't actually put up the family in a hotel. I mean, you think the kids were held hostage in this home. They feel unsafe. Their house was on fire, but the people who are meant to actually help other victims and stuff like that aren't helping them. They're just like, no, we're not putting you up in a hotel. But see,
So then
now
what are
that
they-
you
what are
fucked
they
up the
supposed to
whole
do?
story, now it just doesn't have that same effect anymore. Exactly. They're supposed to live.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I was looking. I didn't know that would go over the top of the front. I thought it went in the background. Check that out. Ow. Ow. Come back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all.
Mr. Hanky?
What a piece of shit. I think she's trying to say something. What is it, boy? What is it? Is Timmy lost down the well? What is it? Are the
Breeders.
Oh well. That's how it goes when you live with an old lady. So I was watching this and maybe you're such a dick.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Old lady, fuck you.
So
Wow.
there was a debate between Keith Wilson and Jason Kenney. And so I've been watching a little bit of it, but maybe we'll save that for Monday because I think Jason Kenney doesn't realize how many people actually hate him. And Keith Wilson just kind of gives him the old little, she slaps him around for about an hour. So maybe we'll save that for Monday. I think it'd be interesting to break that down and see really where Alberta and let alone Canada is going in the world. What people are actually heading towards or what they're feeling. So I think that's
Feeling right now. I think it was more like
hate you.
apparently we just keep clicking the same.
Damn, fucking Steve! Fucking, what the fuck are you doing? What is your fucking job? When I fucking freak out, you're supposed to speak up!
Welcome to the show. Apparently, we're just going to play clips. But yeah, so that's where this is more or less where Canada. Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Yes, my child.
Oh no.
What?
Okay, we're in May. I think July should be like. It has to be like Canada Celebration Month or something like that. Like
No,
actually
it's-
Canada.
It's not
Or, like,
Canada Celebration
Straight
Month.
Pride?
July is actually Disability Pride Month.
No, I don't care about them. Those retards ain't gonna do shit. Go up a couple flights of stairs. They're not doing anything. They'll be like walking. They'll be like zombies. Like, don't you run from me, fucker! I'll get you.
Holy, I didn't know Ricky was here. I'm just kidding.
And then, so you don't have the handle for a doorknob. You just have like a normal doorknob. And you're like, ha, defeated, retards.
Spin around in a circle and they don't know where they are, just like a spider. What?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, what? What are you Jesus-ing about?
Okay, this is actually like something serious. Okay.
Oh, now we're serious.
In the UK, a Muslim man was caught by British people while attempting to SA a 14-year-old girl. This man claimed, according to Sharia law, SAing a non-Muslim girl is legal. I am following Allah and Sharia law, and insisted he is not guilty.
Go home and follow your own forked up laws. That is so messed up.
Yeah,
So
Palestine.
No, me.
Oh, shut up. Right, listen, I'm going to ring the police.
Mate,
We are going to, in a moment, when I
You
run the
should.
police, we're going to walk you out of there. Because I don't want British Transport Police getting you. I want my friends to
No,
get you.
keep him here, Papi. Keep him here.
No, I'll phone them and we'll guide the police in when they come. Listen,
No,
do
know
not
what they're
struggle. Stay there while I ring the police. Okay?
Don't do this. Thank you.
Seriously, mate. Don't panic.
Go.
Keep him here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep him here.
Keep him here.
Why do you want to make children? I will do. Why do you want
You
to
didn't
make
know.
children?
I don't want.
Yes, you do. Don't get angry with me.
I don't want.
Don't get angry
I
with me.
don't want like that.
Yeah, you did.
I like people. Let them.
Like what?
Don't touch me like this.
Don't fucking
Please.
stop being
Have
aggressive.
Have respect.
You have respect for our children. Yeah.
Brother, please,
fucking
please.
over me. I'm not
Please,
giving a
Palestine.
fuck. You're a
Understand?
fucking paedophile.
I think you family understand. I like you family. Where's the problem?
Oh, what? So you want to make a child? Yeah.
No child.
Yeah, she's 14.
I don't want like
She's
that.
14.
You hear he's arguing that no, she's not a child. She's of age.
No one's hurting you.
Okay to rape people of age?
Stop moaning.
What
Rape
is
is
this?
great.
What is this?
What's this? Why is this? You to make a child.
What is this people?
This is a
So
They're doing it wrong. I'm sorry, they're doing it wrong. They're talking in the wrong accent. He can't understand. He's like, you bloody, you touch children, you bloody hell.
But this is the type of thing. I've talked about this. I've talked about these. We've seen SAs are going up in Western nations, and why? It's like there's a direct correlation between the people that are being brought here and the number of these instances are happening. There's a direct correlate. And because the justice system is refusing to actually protect people, this one is timid. This is just people holding a guy down so the police can come. I can't show you the videos I saw of people beating the shit, torturing people that are doing this. This is a direct result of policy protecting the criminal, criminalizing the victim. And this stuff's gonna it's gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep happening. In fact, I was having an argument with someone yesterday about this. That, well, 9-year-old girls, if they're mature enough, they can consent to sexual intercourse.
There's no such thing as a mature 9-year-old.
This is the justification. This is why our cultures are incompatible. They're incompatible.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Shut up. Don't have time for you, bitch. Incompatible. So I don't know what it's gonna take. Like, genuine question to all the liberal elbows up, Islamophobia, everything else. So when you hear someone saying, hey, it's okay to SA a 9-year-old girl because they're mature enough, what in your brain goes, yeah, that sounds right. In what sector of your fucking delusion do you think that that's okay? I'm astounded. I'm floored. I can't even rationalize it.
Yeah, it's nope.
Like this is what when people are saying like, hey, there's an invasion and there's like we have big problems. So this is from a graduation ceremony. See if I could pull it, make it bigger.
Jesus, that's a lot of cars and things.
Exactly.
Oh, it's like 70% of the class.
Yeah.
Wow. That's insane.
Prince Dinishkar Kumar Suthar. Thakkar. Carmel Ashan Ash.
Yeah, why did they
Ish hub
why did they stop highlighting?
because it's so obvious. It's all cars and sings. Kirshpreet Shrey Hasha blah blah blah.
Where's this, I wonder?
Where Albertan graduation ceremony.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh God.
What?
So these are people that are demanded. They were told, "Hey, you're on a your work permit. It's over. You need to go home." I don't want to play this music. I'm sick of listening to this fucking go whatever crap. Support work permit extensions. We come with dreams, not deadlines. Qualified and ready, but never selected. We studied, we work, give us a path, quality and what? We built our lives here. Don't whatever. We choose Manitoba. Now let Manitoba choose. No, go home. Support work permits. No, go home. Province support us. No, go home. Look at there's not one white fucker in that whole thing. No, go home.
Well, obviously not, because they're freaking immigrants.
No,
on permits.
No. What I'm saying is you don't see one person from a different culture. You don't see Norwegians there. You don't see Swedes there. You don't see Mexicans there.
I thought I saw an Asian, but maybe she was just a pretty-ish East Indian chick. I don't know. I could be wrong. The one you didn't read fast enough and you're like, wait, what? That one.
Qualified and ready, but never selected. No,
Yeah,
she's
she
probably a
looks
Chinese
Asian.
national. No, get out of here.
Exactly. Asian.
One.
Yeah, one. She's the whitest one there.
Wait. Middle Eastern people and Orientals are both Asian. They're both the same thing.
No.
Just one, I
mean,
guess, figured out modern plumbing. The other one hasn't.
Facts. Not unless it's on a train track.
Ugh.
So speaking of the UK, this actually perfect segue into
I'm not fat. I'm big boned.
Wow, this is all over the place. Eh?
Yeah.
Live show every Monday and Wednesday, 8 o'clock Central Time. And of course, 1300 or 1 o'clock Central Time on Saturdays. We are here for our Weekend Warriors. Of course, if you are here, hit the like button, share the show with your friends. And with that, I'm not fan, I'm big boned. And then we'll get into our last story before our next installment of Barry the Beaver and fighting the evil Liberats. Here we go.
word. So in this, so there is a Canadian citizen. His name is Kenneth Law. He pleaded guilty in Ontario, a Canada court, which obviously, well, I guess the American people might not know that. of 14 charges of aiding self-exiting and sending products intentionally, fully knowing they were likely to use it by the buyers for self-exiting purposes. The plea agreement was confirmed where previous heavier murder charges, charges against him were withdrawn. He is currently awaiting sentencing in Canada. So the connection with the UK, because I said speaking of the UK, a UK investigation found that 286 individuals in Britain had received packages from Law's website. The fatalities. The article notes that discrepancies in the exact toll, but highlights 112 deaths in the United Kingdom were originally investigated following the shipments and the agreed facts in the Canadian court will formally attribute 79 UK deaths to the products he supplied. The NCA and the CPS informed families right before Law's court appearance that they would not seek his extradition to the United Kingdom, which they were very unhappy about. So he's getting only a single sentencing. So they argued that more efficient for Law to be sentenced.
He killed 14 people. He was an accessory to killing 14 people.
Oh, way more than 14. The funny thing is the 14 that they're counting are Canadians. So Kenneth Law is actually a Canadian citizen.
Yeah, out of Mississauga.
Oops. Oh, did I hit the right button? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah. This special little gem here. So he's a Canadian citizen, but the 14 murder charges that they're talking about are only I'm frozen. Are only of Canadian citizens. Ruh-roh. Can you see? Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, my whole thing froze on my end. But so sorry, the freezing distracted me. So the 14 Canadian citizens he's being charged with. He's a Canadian citizen being charged with that. However, there was 112 people in the United Kingdom who were ended because of him. But no. We'll only charge him in Canada. And Canada's laws are bullshit, BT dubs. And their sentencing is a little bit bullshit. Like, he should be extradited. I don't care if he's a Canadian citizen or not. He should be extradited to the United Kingdom, where he supplied and helped end the lives of 112 people. Those families deserve some sort of closure.
Well, and here we go, because the bullshit within this country doesn't stop. Anyone hear about Thomas Dillon? The newest travesty for this eugenics program in Canada. I'll give a little synopsis here. An Ontario man, Thomas Dillon, died from medical assistance and dying after being assessed. Where do you think he was assessed, Kim?
That's not helpful. I'm going to assume in Canada.
No, well, obviously in Canada, but no formal. Don't think a doctor's office. Don't think like in a hospital. Where do you think he was assessed?
If it's a school counselor, I'm going to lose my shit.
No, nothing official, nothing like that.
I don't know then.
Tim Hortons.
What?
Yeah. He was assessed outside of a Tim Hortons.
By who? Someone in the
insane, right? In St. Thomas, Ontario, by Dr. James McLean, the regulatory body and the College of Physicians and Surgeons of Ontario found this informal public assessment and the doctor's subsequent driving the patient to the procedure site to be a serious breach of protocol that risked appearing coercive. Dr. McLean was issued a caution and placed under 6 months of supervision, but was allowed to continue his practice.
So, okay, hold on. Dr. Boy going through drive-through. I'd like my double, please. Yeah, cool, thanks. Meet you at the payment window. Going there, picking up his order, looks over at the side, sees some guy. Yo, what's up? You look a little sad. Are you sad? Oh, you are sad.
You know, if
Come
you just
jump in.
Why?
Let's have a
Why?
talk.
Hold on. Why can't we have like a, you know, when someone that has like suicidal ideation, and you know, okay, before I jump, why can't we just have like people go to like a dog shelter with like 1,000 puppies and you just get swarmed by little puppies? You can't be sad when you're surrounded by puppies.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's the best antidepressant in the entire world.
Yeah. Or you watch like just like little cute animals doing goofy weird shit. Like they're hilarious. Maybe just go watch chickens and how crazy they are. Like maybe go watch like a baby deer, you know, as they like jump and do like their weird frolicking thing. And you know why, Kim? You know why his issue? You know what his big issue was?
He asked for a double and got a triple.
He had Crohn's disease. He had Crohn's disease.
Okay, so God, I don't know. All these things that we talk about, I'm stacking up all the reasons here. I should have self-exited a long time ago.
This
Are
is
you
this is
serious?
Yeah.
So what, he told the doctor, "Hey, I've got Crohn's," and the doctor was like, "Oof."
And
you
it's
should
hard
just
it's
peace
hard
out."
to live, and it's hard to live with it. So the doctor's like, "Cool, say no more, fam. Come this way." And it continues. A medical watchdog who cited a broader pattern of negligence. No shit. Including a separate incident where a cancer patient resumed breathing after a botched MAID administration. What the fuck, Canada? What are we fucking doing? But don't worry, every politician, everything's good here. Don't worry about it, guys. Canada, people come here and they just, you know, our land just like takes all the hatred out of them, and they all become, well, yeah, that too. Yeah, if you don't like get like a we happy few, yeah, we're just like, oh, you're not happy enough, and here you go into the chamber.
Oh my God, I just figured it out. Canada is 1,000% trying to get rid of Canadians. Not only are they taking in so many immigrants and stuff like that, but the actual natural born Canadians, they're like, here, you've got diarrhea, die. I'll help you. They're just trying to
you
kill
have
us all
seasonal
off.
depression.
Time to go to sleep forever. Like wow.
Or that the top corner out of Ontario that's saying most people are dying because of poverty.
Yeah.
Because of poverty, not because they felt that the healthcare system failed them.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked. At least they used to warn Canadians not to put things. Yeah, now they tell. Yeah. We should grab that clip. Don't you put it in your mouth. We'll have to do like a 2026 version is like, just stick it in your arm. Save the tax dollar money. Yeah.
Hey, Wicked. At least they used to warn Canadians not to put things in their mouths.
Yeah, that's what I just read. Yeah.
I didn't hear you read that. I heard you talk about the whatever, but anyway. See, I think what they really should have done is like, you're talking about these videos and stuff like that. If you played these videos or put them with puppies and stuff, I mean, how are you supposed to be depressed? I mean, how could you get depressed with this laugh?
You send me reel, I send you reel. Do you know what that means? That means we are in a relationship. You send
that laugh though.
That's not from the chicken.
It's a rooster, whatever.
It's not from the rooster.
What?
That's not from the rooster.
What do you mean it's not from the rooster?
That's not the rooster making that sound. That's some the original
Come
video is,
on. I'm aware of that, but still.
like
That
okay,
laugh,
here,
though.
here. Come on, like
I bet she was sad as fuck a minute ago. How can you not like look at all that love? Oh my god. Oh my goodness, look at them all.
like
She
that-
she went to her doctor and was like, she was like, doctor, I want to self-exit. And he's like, come with me. Brought her into her room and released the hounds.
like no, like there was this. Like, look.
Yeah, I see. That's a good baby.
They're little puppies. Like,
Aw.
like look it.
Oh my goodness. I would just like curl up right next to him.
Right? Like go send the person there. Go send them to an animal shelter, and no, they'll change their minds. We do have, yeah. Oh no, Wicked Wally, we've talked about, like, there was a pamphlet that were given out to kids of like, hey, why is grandpa committing suicide? And it's like, here you go, because your healthcare system sucks, and instead of actually helping you, we just like off you. And this is a crazy, so organs, like when to harvest organs, they need to be alive, they need oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Need I say more?
Oh, I know. Canada is one of the top organ dealers in the world.
Note, the person's still alive. You can't.
Wait, what?
You can't take organs that don't have oxygen. They have to have oxygen in them. Yeah, pamphlets for everyone. Yeah. Yeah. This is why I say, like, this is Dr. Mangala. This is eugenics. This is some of the most evil shit in the world. It is. Yeah. So, there you go. All right. So with that.
Oh, hold on. So I don't know. You speaking of this whole fucking Tim Hortons thing reminded me of something. Now I don't know where this is. I don't know if this is Canada or if this is. Never mind. This is Canada. Oh my God. Jesus fork. All right. So here we go.
Emery, he's a resident psychiatrist,
Yeah.
Senior resident. He's on a rotation with the CAR 87. We're part of a program that includes Vancouver Coastal Health and the Vancouver Police. Okay? And what we do is we go to people when there's different reasons that come up. Every case is a little different, and we go to people to see them where they are, especially if there's been issues with trying to find them and talk to them. So in your case, I think you were certified under the Mental Health Act just, I don't know how long ago, but like maybe 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. Were you aware of that? Dr. Taylor saw you in a cafe. She didn't certify you. I
Cafe,
think you
probably Tim
filmed
Hortons.
part of it. And then she spoke with your family, got some more information, and you're going to have to turn that
So
off.
just one sec.
Yeah.
What the
Wait,
officer
you have to turn that off? Fuck you, pig. Wait.
Set
Okay,
up a
so,
meeting.
so Mario has a bit of the breakdown here, and you heard the police officer saying it. So, well, but I thought he said we're not certifying you.
No, we are certifying you. So, yeah. So, as it says, all based on psychiatric's opinion after observing him in a cafe. Observing, not talking, observing. He looked at him and said, "I'm certifying you." That's all it took. No
But
warrant.
certifying for what was detained? Like certified what? Insane?
Yes.
No, this has to be bullshit. Like Mario, he's pretty good with his stuff. Like I more or less trust him on face value because he's pretty accurate with his stuff. But like this makes no sense. A psychiatrist assesses someone from a distance and says, "Yeah, that person's insane. Go lock him up."
Yeah, to pull him in. So then he can have an actual, I would assume an actual evaluation, because it says no warrant, no evaluation, no psych evaluation, no paperwork shown, no chance to comply voluntarily just because a psychiatrist saw him in a cafe. Meanwhile, in the same city, documented drug addicts, where one person has been apprehended 79 times, is still on the streets. But let's finish this. It's fucked.
And we can chat then. So why don't we do that, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not turning the camera off. I have a legal right to keep the camera on. If you don't want to make the appointment now, we can do it at another time. But that's what the officer just asked that we do. So why don't we do that?
So I'm going to certify you under the Mental Health Act. We're going to bring you to hospital, do testing on you, and you're going to talk to a psychiatrist in a controlled environment because we don't believe that you're going to attend an appointment.
I won't attend. I've never been given a chance to attend an appointment.
So he's certified.
I've never been given a chance to attend an appointment.
Okay.
What is going on? I was never given a psych eval or nothing. He just looked at me and said, "You're certified."
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know why, but it's up to the doctor. So if you.
But no, he didn't even give me an eval. He just looked at me and said, "I'm certified."
I get that.
Please consider what you're doing, and please think about the fact that I'm more than happy to come in for an appointment. I'm happy to go through and do everything.
Nicholas Jordan Watker, a 27-year-old Canadian biophysics graduate, activist, was involuntarily detained under British Columbia's Mental Health Act on May 23rd, 2026. The incident, Watker was stopped by Vancouver police and Car 87 mental health responders after psychiatrist Dr. Christine Taylor alleged a Form 4 certification based on an observation of him in a cafe weeks prior and consultations with his family. The video of the detention went viral, with Watker claiming the hold was unlawful and accusing authorities of medical kidnapping to silence his investigative activism regarding alleged Chinese Communist Party influence operations in Canada. Under BC law, a Form 4 allows for up to 48 hours of involuntary assessment if a physician believes a person has a mental disorder posing a risk. Fuck that! Fuck you! You are not God. You are some cock-sucking, fucking dick-biting, cunt-licking asshole faggot that couldn't actually figure out how to actually be a doctor. So you go, well, you know what? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to propose my own type of fucked up idea to harm someone.
Not only that, they said they talked to his family. How did they know what his name is? They were observing him from a distance in a cafe. How do they know who he is, who his family is? That sounds like bullshit.
That is fucked. That is fucked.
I know, right? See, all the things I'm bringing to you the last couple podcasts. You're like, what the fuck, right? Exactly.
How does someone just, oh yeah, that person, oh yeah, they're crazy. Go police, get him, schnell, sneak the hounds, sneak.
Okay, just know this may happen to me one day. I feel
like, what are we doing here?
Oh, yeah.
What are we?
I don't really know. I don't really know. There's I think it's pretty much.
Did you
almost over? Sorry.
Oh, you want to see? So there was a study. Yeah, you have too much to think. Exactly. that's fantastic. Right? Oh man, that needs to be on a shirt. Yeah. That needs to be on a shirt, sir. You've had too much to think. Thought crimes. Yeah. That. Oh my god. Okay,
JT,
we're
can I make
stealing.
that a shirt?
It's going. It's going.
Can I steal your comment and put it on a shirt?
Yeah. Thought crime. Sorry, sir. You've had too much to think.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my god. What the? So there was a study. Let's see.
Okay, well, while you're looking for that, we don't need to finish watching the video. Basically, he's begging the officer not to take him in, and he's just like, meh, I can't do anything because said doctor is telling me I have to. So we know the rest. He gets apprehended. And JT, thank you. Love you.
There was a
on our next
study.
show, you'll be seeing Tyler wearing it.
So there was this study that was done. Yes. So this is David Rosenham's 1973 on the study was on being sane in insane places, where 10 psychological healthy pseudo patients, they were acting insane, feigned auditory hallucinations to gain admission to psychiatric hospitals. One admitted the pseudo patients acted normally, yet none were detected as frauds by the hospital staff. Instead, they were diagnosed with serious mental health issues and schizophrenia. They showed no symptoms. The participants were held for an average of 19 days and were not allowed to leave voluntarily. They were only discharged after being forced to admit to their mental illness and agree to continue antipsychotic medication. So the conclusion one, Rosenham concluded that it is clear that we cannot distinguish the sane from the insane in psychiatric hospitals, highlighting the inability of institution settings to accurately diagnose mental health status once a label is applied. So they got admitted. They were saying that they were crazy, and then once their hallucinations had stopped, they're like, yeah, no, you're crazy. Even though they acted just normal.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, as fun as it would be to go into like a one hell of a mental hospital, just like see what's up. The thing is, once you're there, you're fucked. Like, it doesn't matter how sane you act, they'll just think that you're doing that purposely to make them sign the paperwork to get you out. And then they'll diagnose you with this and that and the next thing. Like, it's scary. That's
dystopian.
Yeah, that actually it scares me, being somebody being put into a mental facility, like a legit one, not just, well, I mean,
hold on, let's do a little digging here. Oh. So I don't know if you guys know about this little website. Rate MDs. Rate your doctor.
Oof, 1.3. Is this the one that rated yes, this is the one that called
Christine
certified.
Taylor.
Oof.
Medical tyranny, fascists who would not be allowed to practice, danger to society, poster child for medical tyranny, stinky doctor, government conspiracy goes bad so bad. She is terrible. She's like to make people think they're losing mind and need help. She's like to make fun of other colleagues like she is in high school. Beware if you've ever got anything to do with her. Record your sessions and make sure to document every single thing.
Oof. This bitch sounds crazy.
It seems the truth can no longer be hidden. This, not doctor, needs to be taken to task by the full extent of the law. All credentials removed, all license revoked. Politics, activism, and personal biases have no place in real medicine. Free Nicholas Jordan Watker. She imitates former patients' behavior, then projects this onto unexpected people. What a fucking crook.
That's fucked up. She should be arrested. She should be the one that's freaking certified. Like, she sounds crazy. So she should be the one putting it, like, go through a freaking psych eval.
Did you see the video where he where he put out being in the mental health facility, and they put him in a room with no blinds so he couldn't sleep. So they ensure he goes crazy.
What the fuck? No. Send him the link. That's crazy.
Let's see if I could find it here. Not Wagner. Place of mental health. Yeah, we're part of a program that includes the Vancouver Hospital. I'll just pull it up. A Canadian man posted on what?
Sorry, I was just gonna say he did not sound crazy. Like he sounded very sane with it, like in that interaction. Like, what exactly was he doing in the cafe that said doctor, who clearly sucks at her job, observed for her to make this distinction?
Let's see here. Walker posted the video on Sunday, which he captioned unlawful certification under Mental Health Act. In the caption, he claimed he was being held at Vancouver General Hospital against his will. Walker also said he had been cleared by 2 medical professionals since the video was filmed, but authorities still would not let him leave the hospital. Unfucking real.
What the fuck?
Oh, there you go. Mental Health Act, yada, yada, yada. Here's some photos of it. This is exactly how tyrannical governments rise to power, warned a separate viewer, while another said Wagner had been medically abducted. Another viewer posted on Wagner's social media content, writing, he's posted a number of screenshots and other texts that could lead to an observer to believe that he is potentially in the throes of a manic episode. Suck dick. It's like the physicist had recently posted videos accusing the Canadian government of authoritarianism based. Oh, is this it?
So those documents have been delivered.
Yes.
Yeah, Corey? Ryan. Nice to meet you, Ryan.
Nice to meet you.
Again, please consider very carefully these documents. Please consider the fact that people's lives are going to get ruined. Please consider the fact that people's businesses are going to get shut down and people could catch criminal charges for these things.
For what?
All right.
Very much appreciate it.
Really important stuff. You guys literally have the hands of every person and family in this riding in your hands right there. Okay? Please think about it.
Thank you very much.
Just for your information as well, this entire visit and the fact that I dropped these documents has been digitally recorded.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm dropping off these documents to this office. Talib. Thanks, man. Documents have been given here. They're all listed in there. So it should be pretty easy to find out. Again, you guys need, like, this is so incredibly important and critical for your constituency, for the people here to live in a free democratic society. Okay, please read, please share. You literally have the lives of your entire constituency in your hands right there. Okay, I'm not kidding. This visit has been recorded. Do you know that there are authoritarian clauses in some of these bills that are coming up that are in the Senate that have already been passed?
Can you refer to a certain one so we are on the
Let's say C-15. Let's say the King clause, where basically they can unilaterally decide any non-criminal court case. I'm asking, do you know about that?
I don't know every detail of the bills.
Okay.
But we have certain concerns with a lot
Okay,
of
so you're saying that you have no
That's not
knowledge. So I'm asking, so is the answer yes, then you have some knowledge of authoritarian clauses in bills that are being passed in Parliament? It's a really simple question.
So I'm just going to pass these along. I don't have
Seriously.
Okay.
Karst, don't answer the question.
So, okay, so this is where they're saying, look, he's clearly psychotic, because he's saying, hey, These laws that are being passed are authoritarian. They are actually undermining Canadians. You are harming Canadians by with these laws that are going on. So he's trying to bring awareness to them. And because he's passionate about them?
See, and that's the thing. Like, when you're in a mental hospital, if you're like, hey, you guys got it wrong, I'm not this person, and you start getting, as you say, passionate, they just look at you like you're crazier and crazier. They don't look at you like, oh, this clearly is an innocent person who was brought in here under false pretenses and is actually completely mentally capable. No.
Oh, okay. So are we insane? Because we talked about Bill C-15. This is the one that we talked about. So I just have like a little synopsis here. This is the one where ministers can just unilaterally just allow businesses to operate. They go to them. So ministers can exempt entities from laws such as the Canadian Labor Code, privacy statutes, and environmental regulations if they deem it is in the public interest or for economic growth. Decisions can be made with minimal transparency, and ministers may withhold information they deem inappropriate for public access. Legal scholars and the Canadian Bar Association warn that this creates a risk of abuse of authority and sets a precedent where executive decision overrides democratically elected or enacted legislation. So he's like, hey, this is a big problem. This shouldn't be happening within Canada. And they're like, wait. You're crazy. Nah, fuck that. They can kiss the fattest part of my ass. Exactly. 100%. 100%. 100% JT. Yeah, when tyrants can no longer hide the truth, their only option to lock up those that oppose. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on, Wrath? Yeah. Canada is quickly becoming the laughing stock of the entire world. 100%.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But you know what isn't a laughing stock? Our newest installment of Barry the Beaver, the superhero beaver that is saving Canada, bringing back common sense, and fighting those evil liberats. So, with that is today's newest installment.
In power of the man of steel.
Hell yeah! Yes. Bye. So for today's episode, the all-seeing rats. In the bowels of the Liberat Control and Command Building, Kark Marnie stood before a wall of glowing screens, rubbing his tiny paws together with glee. Phase 1 is complete, he squeaked. We call it Project Rainbow Watch, the most advanced mass surveillance network in Canadian history. Cameras in every Tim Hortons, microphones in every hockey puck, and an AI that flags anyone who says, "Oh, Canada," with too much enthusiasm, not euphemism. If the people don't like what we're doing, well, they won't be able to complain about it. The Liberats cheered as the system went live across Canada. Red equity cameras popped up on streetlights, in schools, and even inside public washrooms. Dissent was now a hate incident. Barry the Beaver was enjoying a peaceful afternoon, slapping hockey pucks at the local rink when his super sensitive tail started twitching like crazy. Something smells worse than wet rat in July, he muttered. He followed the feeling to the town square, where a fresh camera was being installed on a lamppost. A nervous mother was being questioned by two Liberats for daring to complain about the new pronoun curriculum. Barry stepped forward, red cape flowing and cod piece gleaming in the sunlight. Oi! What's all this then? He demanded. The lead rat sneered. This is our public safety. Or this is for public safety, Beaver. We need to monitor potential thought criminals who disagree with the government. Barry's buck teeth flashed in a dangerous grin. Monitoring people because they might not like you? That's not safety. That's tyranny with an extra maple syrup on top. He leaped into action with one mighty tail slap. He sent the lamppost camera flying like a hockey puck straight into a second camera across the street with a loud crash. Alarms blared. Dozens of Liberat agents swarmed the square. Barry danced through them like a furry tornado. He used his hockey stick to slap 3 rats into a trash bin labeled problematic opinions. Another tried to tease him. Barry caught the wires with his teeth and yanked the rat off his feet, using him like a furry yo-yo. These cameras are drier than a vegan's beaver, Barry shouted to the growing crowd of townspeople. They don't want to keep you safe. They want to keep you scared and quiet. He charged the main relay truck parked nearby. Kark Marnie popped out of the sunroof, screeching, "You can't stop progress!" "I'm not saying that word, Bush." Barry grinned. "Watch me, eh?" He grabbed the truck's bumper, flexed his powerful beaver muscles, and flipped the entire vehicle onto its side. Sparks flew as the central surveillance hub short-circuited in a spectacular shower of rainbow-colored fireworks. Every camera in the province went dark at once. As the Liberats, Freudian slip, panicked and slipped and spilled oat milk, Barry stood tall in the middle of the square, adjusting his codpiece with theatrical pride. "Listen up, Canada," he bellowed. "A free country doesn't need rats watching your every move. Build your own dam, speak your mind, and if anyone tries to surveil your freedom," he slammed his tail on the ground with a thunderous whap. "Tell them Barry the Beaver said to shove it up their safe space." The crowd erupted in cheers and finally started chanting, "O Canada," without fear. Kark Marnie slunk away into the sewers, already plotting his next ridiculous scheme. There we go. So that is for the newest installment.
Go Barry. My hero.
My hero.
It's amazing.
Yes, planet. Yes, it is very important. Save the planet.
Especially her planets.
Chop kids' wee-wees off.
What? No, save the planet. Don't chop them off.
Oh, sorry.
Hot.
What? I muted myself.
You did. It's just I knew what you were doing because when you mute yourself, you do this. So it's a little odd. Just saying.
Well, then. All right. So I guess that will wrap up today's episode. Thank you, everyone, of course, for tuning in. Always a blast having everyone here. There's like no one on Rumble right now. I know Speakeasy's still doing his psychotic fucking stream. Or is that wrapped up? I don't see him on Rumble.
I don't know if he was on Rumble. I know he was on YouTube. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, maybe 55 hours has passed already. I don't know.
Yeah. But, well, I guess there's really no one on Rumble that I see, unless you guys want to go over to Alex Jones, but I'm sure you guys can figure that one out on your own. So, with that, Kim, let's get out of here.
Thank you, everybody.
Or should we read some comments? You read some comments?
You do, you boo.
All right. So yeah, so Wicked Wally says laughing stock of the world far more than usual. Unfortunately, yeah, Canada has completely backslided into backslid. Is slided. Oh my fucking 5. I slided down the slide. Has backslid in terms of prestige and everything that actually made Canada what it is quickly dying, and it's sad to see a once great nation falling to the ideals of envy. I was having a talk with someone about this yesterday, and they had brought up an interesting thought. Why do people like Trump so much?
Why do people like?
Yeah,
interesting. I never hear that in a sentence. Carry on.
Well, because he is like he exemplifies American. Loud, bombastic, patriotic, loves America. You know, even though he's very wealthy, he represents the average man, the working class. That's him. And in Canada, like he inspires people. Trump inspires people. And in Canada, it seems like people who have aspirations, they're not inspirations. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you look at our political leaders, they're not someone that like, you know what? I believe them. I believe their message. I'm willing to go, you know, if they said charge, I'd do it. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, JT. Pull it up. We'll pull it up. Do it live. But so
pull it up.
How do I share? Look at all that diversity.
Oh my God, I love it. Do you know what that reminds me of? Do you ever see the movie Witches with Angelica Houston?
No.
It's an older movie.
No, I don't know.
The witches would turn kids into mice. And that's exactly what that reminds me of. But at the end, the kids, you know, twist it around and turn all the witches into mice. So that's great. Love it.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Wait, how do I zoom? I just want to zoom in on the picture. How the fuck do you use it? Never mind. Whatever. They'll love it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Little rats. You know, but so who in Canada inspires people? Like, genuine question. Maybe me sometimes, but I'm an opinionated asshole. I hate everyone.
Yeah. Including your wife? I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
Case in point, you son of a bitch.
But who inspires people? But it seems like all our politicians are aspiring to be something. They don't inspire. They're not someone you would, you know, like well, do you want to have a beer with them? No, I don't want a politician who I could go and have a beer with. I want them to run my fucking country well.
I want both. Can we do both?
No. If you had to pick between one or the other,
Okay,
someone that you could sit and have a beer with, or someone that is an asshole, but the results are there.
Okay, well, I'll take the asshole. 100%.
Yeah, I'd take the asshole that's fighting for Canada.
Which is why I like Trump, because he's a fucking asshole.
And he's willing, but he's spent decades, like, even when people were crapping on him, well, whatever, we don't need to get into it, but like, he's kind of set himself up, whether intentionally or unintentionally, probably unintentionally, that he's ingratiated himself. So people are inspired by him. When they see Trump making his pictures of, like, you know, the AI videos or photos of whatever else, people are like, yes, Yes.
I love the fact that he does that. He's literally like a freaking grandpa, but he's right in there with the social media. He's saying like he's completely unhinged. And the funny thing is, like, sometimes like you look at him and you're like, dude, you should not have said that. But at the other side, it's like, I can't believe you just said that. That's freaking hilarious. Like, love it.
So you remember when, and this is the example I use quite often, that Donald Trump said that remember he ate a well done steak with ketchup.
I'll remember the ketchup steak. Mm-hmm.
And what did the media do? They attacked him. They attacked him. Like here, I can share the window right here. God damn, there we go. President Trump has a particular favorite dinner. President Trump, now on his first foreign trip in New York, released a report of how foreign officials are learning the tricks, blah blah. Oh, get out of here. Just give me the dope. Just give me, okay. Well, I'm not digging through that. So while this combination is frequently criticized by culinary experts as divisive or forced marriage of flavors, it is not unique among U.S. presidents. Ronald Reagan, Harry Truman, and I can never say his first name, whatever, Grant, also preferred their steaks well done. In contrast, modern presidents like Barack Obama, who ordered them medium well. Well, what's the fucking difference, really? But
I mean, gross for the
Trump liked
well
his
part.
steak well done with ketchup. Here's how other presidents ate theirs. President's choice of a well done steak and ketchup raises eyebrows. The controversial way Donald Trump likes to eat his steak. So the media over and over, ask any gourmet or pro chef and the like, you tell you that this is one of the things you should never do when ordering steak.
Okay.
On a scientific level, the longer you cook meat, the more of the juices and fat will leak out of the muscle. Like it was the beatdown, the truly divisive way Trump said to eat his steak.
The funny thing is, so the one picture that you just showed literally had a steak on a plate with all the juices. If it's well done, you ain't going to have any juices. I like my plate full of blood.
Well, but look at the fork, gold-plated fork.
I love it.
You know, but so the point is, the media, while attacking him, were attacking working class people that maybe couldn't afford a good steak.
Yeah, the lower class, I would say, because
like A1 steak sauce was literally invented to cover up the taste of rotten meat.
Yeah, rancid meat. Yeah.
Yeah. So when someone says like, well, wait, that's how I eat my steaks. Oh, look at all these. Look at how he eats it. Oh, he's so uncivilized. He's so uncultured. He doesn't know how to actually produce a steak. Like, no, you're attacking me. You're attacking the guy that comes into your store, goes into your building, and has to fix your stuff. So you're actually denigrating me. You're not denigrating Trump. Trump can have a steak however the fuck he wants. But this is a guy that prefers McDonald's. Like, you know?
Yeah, and that's kind of the bigger picture is people right away, like, oh, they're mocking Trump or dissing him or whatever. No. It's literally a bigger picture than that. It's the other people who also do that exact same thing because maybe they can't afford a great cut of meat. And like, thing is, when it comes to steak, the thinner the steak, the harder it is to make it medium rare or rare, however it is that you like it, because it's so thin. But you can't afford the big thick steak, so you do the best you can. And if ketchup is what they like instead of barbecue sauce, okay, cool. Like, it's a condiment regardless. Barbecue sauce, ketchup, mayonnaise, Cheese Whiz, whatever the fork you want to put on it, it's still a condiment. But it's definitely a diss at the working class in general, because a higher class person could pay for a fantastic chef to make sure his steak is exactly the way he wants it. That perfect amount of redness in it. But I digress.
Yeah, what someone orders at a restaurant says a lot about them, and so much has been made of the revelation that U.S. President Donald Trump reportedly recently ordered a well-done steak with ketchup when dining at the BLT Prime Steakhouse inside Trump Tower. Steak lovers and top chefs across the world are seemingly unanimous in their view that one should never eat a well-done steak. According to Wolfgang Puck, Gordon Ramsay, some have even gone so far as to suggest as eating a well-done steak is akin to eating your own shoe.
Okay, but again, like I said, it depends on the cut of the meat. I would like to see somebody out there take a really thin cut steak and make it that perfect medium rare without accidentally overcooking it. I would like to see that. If it's a nice thick steak, not a problem. A thin one, because you can't afford the thick one, good luck. And the thing is, like, even to be fair, I get teased of things that I grew up on eating, which was a lot of Ukrainian food, which is what carbs on carbs on carbs and very bland and whatever. But we could not afford fancy fork and food. So this is what I grew up on. So the thing is, to this day, even when someone tries to spice up said Ukrainian food to make it seem a little more, I don't know, appetizing in their opinion, I like my bland on bland American or Ukrainian food because that's what I grew up on.
Well, and it is funny that you're saying that. Of course, hello Abe, how's it going? Fantastic to see you here. Thanks for tuning in. So whilst look at the pretentiousness coming from these little arrogant little ivory tower fucks. Whilst diners at Smith and Wolinski often choose to eat their steaks with sauces such as peppercorn or béarnaise, ketchup is usually confined to chips. I've never seen anyone put ketchup on a steak.
Yeah, because you don't serve poor people.
That's exactly. So the initial idea of who inspires people in Canada, who is inspirational, who reaches that this is the heart of Canada.
No one.
And I unfortunately
kind of did.
No. He aspires. He doesn't inspire.
He kind of did for a little bit and then steered away.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So he aspires. He's prime minister in waiting. He deserves that. He doesn't inspire people for his vision or his message. It's just a matter of time. So if Donald Trump inspires people, who does that in Canada? Who inspires people? Exactly. Exactly.
I do.
Exactly. Yes. You much more than me. And so that the takeaway that I got from the conversation that I was having is what does it mean to be Canadian? If Donald Trump is America, he is the avatar of America. Loud, bombastic, opinionated, a go-getter. Can we shut this bitch up? He exemplifies the average American. Who in politics does that? Who? I know, right? Like, just a guy eating whatever the hell that is. But who is?
Do not come. Do not come.
Point right now. I'm about to boot you. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to make a point.
Oh, I know. I was trying to make a point earlier too.
Yeah, but mine's important.
Fuck you.
So the takeaway was Canadians are envious. Their whole image, Pierre's image, the conservative image, well, we're not liberal. The Canadian persona, we're not American. That's it.
Yeah.
So while America seeks to achieve greatness, Canada goes, well, not us. well, then you're beholden to whatever the opposition is. You're no longer carving a path. You're just always in response. You're always playing second fiddle. And this has been the issue that I've had with our politics within Canada. They're always playing to the beat of the Liberals' drum. They don't play by their own. They're always bouncing off the Liberals. Whatever the Liberals say, well, I don't like that. We can't like that. That's a Liberal position.
Yeah.
So who aspires or who inspires?
I just told you, me. If anybody inspires Canadians, it's me. Otherwise, no one.
Right. So no one is inspiring within Canada. No
Nope.
one is gaining or is capturing what it is to be Canadian and push Canadian exceptionalism.
Correct. Which is sad.
So, yeah.
I think you're completely accurate on that Canada is just envious. I mean, how do
Yeah.
people who are envious react? It's definitely not with open arms, and it's definitely with a lot of hatred and finger pointing and whatever.
Exactly. And is that what Canada is?
Apparently just a bunch of envious people who are like to pander and not actually listen to Canadians. Or
Well,
what's
it's
good for
not
Canada.
it's not even necessarily listening to Canadians. Yes, it's what is good for Canada. What actually a central figure, and I don't know who it is. I don't see it in a politician. There's maybe some people in the private that do, but
Can we bring
yeah.
back Rob?
Rob.
Ford.
Oh,
You bring him back from the dead.
I
Or
would say, yeah, he probably, because people with like him, they didn't care what he did in his private life. You see that he was fighting for like the average person. He
Mhm.
actually, the drugs and whatever else, no one really cared about that.
No, because he did his job and he did it well. He was making Ontario thrive economically. So honestly, I don't give a shit if my MP is a freaking cokehead or not. If he's
I don't
making
either.
Manitoba thrive and fixing our streets and doing this and doing that and actually working for the average Manitoban, high five, sir. Do you want me to get you a dime? I got you.
Oh, exactly. All right. So I think with that, we could wrap it up here. Of course. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Let's get out of here.
All right. To everybody who is hanging out here, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, what are you doing? Hit it. Feed the plant.
Feed me Seymour. Feed me all night long.
Otherwise, we are live every Monday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. ish Central Time, and every Saturday, 1 p.m. Central Time on X, Rumble, and YouTube. You can also check us out in all the other places listed in the description box below. Anything we talked about, well, anything I talked about, will be listed in the description box below. Otherwise, be kind to one another. Have a fantastic weekend. And we'll catch you guys again on Monday. We out.